Nyandarua County is located on the northwestern part of the former Central Province, west of the Aberdare mountain ranges. It borders 5 counties: Laikipia to the north, Murang'a and Nyeri to the east, Nakuru to the west, and Kiambu to the south. It is estimated that Nyandarua County has a population of over 600,000 and covers an area of 3,304 kilometers squared. It constitutes 5 constituencies, namely Olkalau, Kinangop, Kipipiri, Ndaragwa, and Oljoro Orok. Nyandarua County is a predominantly agriculturally rich zone thanks to the country's fertile soils and favorable climate. The county is considered the breadbasket of Kenya for its high production of potatoes, cabbages, carrots, kales, tomatoes, peas, and other crops. Livestock rearing is also a major economic activity in Nyandarua. Farmers in the county engage in dairy farming, sheep rearing, fish farming, and poultry farming. The county has rare geographical features and the best tourist attraction sites that include the Aberdare Ranges, Aberdare National Park, old colonial houses, Mau Mau Caves, and Lake Olbolosat. Lake Olbolosat is a beautiful unexplored lake and is home to several families of hippopotamus and a temporary sanctuary for thousands of migrating birds. The Constitution of Kenya 2010 creates a decentralized system of government, famously referred to as devolution. The primary objective of devolution is to devolve power, resources, and representation down to the local people. Nyandarua County has 13 Council of Executive members, among them being His Excellency the Governor, Honorable Daniel Waithaka Mwangi, and his Deputy, His Excellency Honorable Waithaka Mwangi Kireka. Nyandarua County's Assembly is a legislative arm of the county government. The key legislative roles of the Assembly include legislation, representation, and oversight.
We have been effectively playing those roles by engaging the executive in a constructive manner. We ensure that we are holding regular meetings with the executive, and we point out where we think that things might not be running properly.
This is harnessed in the County Assembly's mission of efficiently and effectively discharging its constitutional and statutory mandate. The Assembly has 25 elected members and 16 nominated members representing special groups in Nyandarua.
It's good that the county government of Nyandarua has taken great initiatives in building the ECD classes, and also we are aware, Mr. Speaker, sir, that the county government of Nyandarua has taken a great step of employing the ECD teachers.
There is a hope in the administration, there is hope in the work that is being done, and being the first assembly, I would tell them that they have had serious challenges that revolve the infrastructures that we've been trying to put together. What is required to ensure that there is a smooth assembly.
The 2-year period has evidently seen the county government working tirelessly to fulfill its pledges to its people by pushing its development agenda in all spheres of socio-economic development. Currently, the county's development cadence is enlarged.
We are Nyandaruans. We belong to Nyandarua, and we have no other homes elsewhere. So we shall develop Nyandarua to the best of our ability.
Honorable Nderi Ndiani, the Minister for Finance, ensures that his department provides support to other county departments for their smooth operations. Support to these departments is given in accounting, financing, planning, as well as budgeting. The department has taken drastic measures in automating revenue collection in the county. For the months of February and March 2015, the county managed to collect a total 41 million shillings. In addition, the department has fully rolled out the Integrated Financial Management Information Systems, IFMIS.
This system is good because it ensures that you spend within what has been provided for. So there will be no over expenditure on votes. And it also brings greater accountability and transparency. There is also accurate reporting. It will be very easy when we embrace this system as opposed to the usual manual system that governments and counties have been using.
The county government of Nyandarua is committed to improving the dilapidated roads in all the 5 sub-counties. Initially, Nyandarua County was characterized by impassable roads and unreliable road network. Two years into devolution, the Ministry of Roads and Public Works, under the leadership of engineer Charles Mogo Shiori, has been able to realize great strides in construction and rehabilitation of feeder roads, easing movement and transport of farm produce.
There is one important road we did in that year. That is Shamata to Kariamu, which was intended to ease the communication from Daragwa area to the headquarters here in Okarau.
Road construction and maintenance has created enormous employment opportunities for the youth in the county, raising their socio-economic well-being. Currently, a total of 1,169 kilometers of roads have been covered. To ensure crop produce has an ample marketplace for sale, 3 large markets have already been constructed. They are Oleriondo, Daragwa and Sokompia markets. The new Olkalau main bus stop is already complete, creating a safe haven for those travelling or transporting goods in and out of the county.
Thĩinĩ wa gavana nĩ atũrutĩire wĩra mwega mũno nĩ gũcokia stage ĩno gũkũ tondũ nĩ atũthondekeire nginya CDC. CDC nĩ ciarire mbia nyingĩ mũno na thĩinĩ wa stage ĩno nĩ ĩkoragwo ĩkĩhũnia andũ makĩria ya 500. Stage ĩno tene yarĩ na rũkũngũ nĩ okire na agĩtũitĩra kagoto.
Flood masts have so far been erected in 11 major urban centers across the county to enhance security and enable successful business activities late into the night.
Thĩinĩ wa gĩtawa kĩrĩa gavana nĩ ekire wega mũno gũkũ nĩ kwaiyagwo thĩinĩ wa stage ĩno kũrĩa aici moka makaiya tũtuka. Gavana agĩkĩra gĩtawa stage nĩ ĩkoragwo ĩmũrĩkĩtwo rĩu wega mũno.
Some of the urban centers which have benefited from this ambitious scheme include Daragwa, Mairoinya, Kasuku, Oljororok, Olkalao, Meharate, Geta, Ndonyonjero, Engineer, Njabine, among others. More plans are underway to have more flood masts erected in other strategic market centers in due time. Agriculture is the economic backbone of Nyandarua County's economy. Considered as Kenya's food basket, Nyandarua County has 98% of its population relying on agriculture. His Excellency the Governor Daniel Waithaka has a wealth of experience and is a prominent farmer. As a role model to residents of Nyandarua County, he is engaged in farming in his Kedzan farm, where he is actively practicing dairy and crop farming. Nyandarua County remains in the forefront in crop production. The region is one of Kenya's leading producers of Irish potatoes, vegetables and tropical fruits. The administration has evidently walked a milestone to enabling farmers embrace modern technology in farming, enabling farmers improve their income. The Ministry of Agriculture is working to build adequate structural support for the local farmers.
We have therefore been able to address the issue of farm inputs by making sure that we make the farmers access fertilizer in this county. We therefore have been able to open 3 extra fertilizer depots in this county. That means that our farmers in Nyandarua County can now actually be able to access fertilizer from 6 to 7 depots. We have also been engaging with the national government so that we translocate the subsidized fertilizer to as close to the farmers as possible. And our farmers are enjoying the benefits of buying fertilizer at a cheaper price.
The county government has successfully made a great step in introducing mechanized farming in potato production. In view of this leap, the administration has purchased 1 set of potato harvester, ridger and planter for farmers' use.
Cutting the ridges using mechanization, you do it very fast and it's usually straight and the spacing is always right. The problem that normally arises is during planting, that farmers normally place their seeds at the hard pan, at the bottom of the ridge, as I'm placing now. The problem now is, at the bottom, it is hard pan. Roots will not develop. What we are telling farmers to do now is to change that way of planting and start placing the seeds within the ridge. Within the ridge, there is enough space. There is soft soil where the tubers can develop.
Jiinue Mwana is a farmers' self-help group in Jabine. The group has 15 members who spread across Nyandarua County. The group's main objective is to address the challenge of inadequate potato seedlings in Nyandarua County. Mr. Joseph Washira, the group chairman, explains the county government's contribution in achieving this goal.
Through this project, they were able to purchase a planter and a harvester. And the program you see here, their first demo when they bought the harvester was done in this farm. And then when they saw the product, they booked the product. And as we stand now, we have that contract with them. They wanted 1,000 bags, but we were not able to give them the 1,000 bags. But now we are giving them 700 bags.
We intended to distribute 1,000 bags of certified seed, and this seed has been produced in Nyandarua County, making it cheaper and more accessible and available to the farmers.
The county government has revolutionized the packaging of potatoes from the exploitative 207 kg bag to a standard bag of 50 kilos. This is an effort to revitalize potato farming, packaging and marketing.
It's giving farmers a lot of benefits. It has created huge employment amongst our young people. Now young people, even from universities and from colleges, can actually farm other than getting employed in the big cities, because the returns to the investments that they are making at the farm in potatoes is much huge, much better now.
Currently, a new law limiting the packaging of potatoes in profitable 50-kilogram bags is fully in operation. The law seeks to protect farmers from exploitation by middlemen, while enabling farmers to enjoy enormous financial benefits out of their hard work. Nationally, Nyandarua County contributes 35% of the total potato consumption.
Na riu ri tukwenda kuga ri ona ithuĩ tuhana ta arĩmi ri nĩ tũrakena mũno tondũ tũrona kanyamũ gaka kena baita harĩ ithuĩ itũ ũrĩa tũrakoragwo mbere ũgatumĩrwo kĩnyamũ kĩnene.
Nyandarua County is characterized by cold, rainy weather, which is conducive for farmers to make good harvest all year round. Snow peas farming is one of the horticulture farming activities that thrives well in cold climate. Some of the areas where this cash crop is mainly grown include Kinangop, Geta location in Kipipiri, and parts of Olkalau sub-counties. Its value is not only for nutritional benefits, but also very reliable for economic viability. The county government has initiated an auditing process of the crop production for exporting, enabling farmers to expand into foreign markets. In order to boost farmers' capacity to produce different types of economically viable crops, the county government is actively partnering with Malewa lead onion farmers who specialized in lead onion farming.
County imetusaidia sana na mambo ya masomo. Mambo ya kukausha hii kitunguu wameingilia, mambo ya kutoa baka hapa shamba wameingilia, wamekuja na sasa wametuonyesha wakati mwingine vile hatutakosea.
The county MOA is in the forefront in equipping farmers with knowledge on preservation of the onion to increase its lifespan and maintenance of its quality for the market. The Ministry of Agriculture is active in training farmers on pest control through sub-county extension officers who also work to ensure farmers are not exploited by middlemen.
We came to realize that our county government came in for the market linkage. When we came in here, we realized that the farmers' knowledge as pertains to the production was a bit inadequate, and we started with the agronomy part of it, and then the pest and disease control.
The ministry is encouraging farmers to practice horticulture farming that is export-oriented. Strawberry farming is gaining ground in Nyandarua County. Strawberry is a crop with various domestic and commercial uses that have both medicinal and nutritional value. At his Kenbet farm in Oljororok, Mr. Kennedy Kenothia is quick to affirm to the world that strawberry is high-end value crop. Currently farming on a 3/4 acre piece of land, he's able to employ up to 16 people, each earning up to 200 shillings a day to tend to the brittle crop.
Tulianza kulima kwa sababu ni high value cash crop, na tukaipanda hapa Nyandarua na tukaona inafanya vizuri sana, na sasa tumeilima, tumeuza ikiwa fresh, soko iko ni nyingi, na hata tunashindwa kufikia wateja wetu, na ndio tumeanza kuongeza hata shamba.
Strawberry is a crop that has great market value as it is used to produce jam that has great commercial export value.
Sasa hii strawberry jam tunauzia wateja wetu kutoka hapa Oljorok, Nyandarua yote mzima, paka tumeenda paka Nakuru, paka Nyeri, tumezunguka sana na watu wameikubali sana.
The county has made tremendous leap in livestock and milk production. It is approximated that the dairy industry brings 7.5 billion shillings to the county. At the crack of dawn, farmers are tasked with milking and fending for their cows. Due to better roads and ease of access to their milk delivery points, the farmers are able to reach the collection points in good time. Milk is collected into milk gallons and packed well for delivery to the milk processing unit.
The milk production was at an average of around 6 liters per cow per day, and I'm happy to announce that the production has actually gone up. We have also been able to stimulate markets by introducing other buyers, including investors who are putting up milk processing plants in Nyandarua County, like Endoville, and we've linked farmer groups producing milk.
Nĩnyendagia karia kau gĩikaro gĩkĩ ndarehe, na wona ndarehe iria rĩu ngagũrĩrwo 50 lita. Ndagũrĩrwo 50 lita rĩ, nĩhotaga kũngũrĩra cumbĩ thĩinĩ wa gĩikaro gĩakwa, ĩkahota kũngũrĩra thabuni, tũindo twa nyũmba. Na karia kau nĩ ndendia rĩ, thutha wa wiki rĩ, ngona ciringi ciakwa 203. Mwana ũcio akahota gũthoma, na ngaigua ngenete nĩ tondũ ng'ombe ĩyo yakwa rĩ, thutha wa mĩrĩithĩrie ĩyo rĩ, noho henyonaga cumbĩ, ĩkegũrĩra cumbĩ oho,
Milk cooling is a key determinant of the milk quality. Before the inception of devolution, dairy farmers in Nyandarua County experienced great milk wastage. Installation of milk coolers has come as a relief to dairy farmers who used to handle milk using the traditional methods. Today, farmers confidently deliver their milk to dairy cooperatives without fear of milk wastage. Improved milk production is attributed to enhanced breeding and proper animal pest control through the use of artificial insemination services and rehabilitation of 50 cattle deeps respectively.
we intend to start AI depots, to launch a massive county-based AI program with the depots and the liquid nitrogen access availed to the farmers. Currently, the AI services are going for between 1,200 shillings to 2,000 shillings for ordinary semen, but we want to bring that cost to as low, if it is possible, to as low as 600 shillings per straw.
The county government, in collaboration with the national government, is at its final stages of completing an AI unit in Oljoro Orok that will enable farmers access nitrogen for free, cutting out middlemen. The county will provide technical personnel to provide services once the unit is completed by July 2015.
This plant will save a lot of money for the dairy farmers in terms of AI cost. Because AI providers will be, currently today they go all the way to Nairobi to get semen and to get nitrogen gas, which cost a lot of money on transport.
Nyandarua County has an estimated sheep population of approximately 300,000. The county's annual wool production stands at 1.9 tons a year, from which farmers earn approximately 9.8 million shillings. It is estimated that income from mutton and skins is more than 2 million shillings annually. The Livestock Department has worked vigorously in upgrading the existing flock through procurement of better rams and providing value-addition equipment to the wool. 1,300 sheep farmers benefited from 61 trainings and demonstration sessions on aspects of sheep husbandry, breeding, feeding, and product. Farmers have perfected the skill of wool value addition, which is spun into wool, then dyed to acquire the favorite colors before needing mats and carpets.
We sell in other established workshops in other cities, especially in Nairobi and Naivasha. We participate in exhibitions, and this we have gotten a lot of support from the county government. For example, last year we went to Rwanda and we did an exhibition, and we have got good feedback from there.
While sheep farming is favored by the climate in the county, the project faces a number of challenges, including short period demand of wool and finished products, inefficiency in wool production due to lack of modern spinning machines, lack of adequate finances, and lack of electricity in the areas where the project is implemented. Despite the aforementioned challenges, farmers still enjoy the benefits of sheep farming, as it has quick economic benefits.
Na nĩ nyonaga nĩ mwega to nĩ ũndeithagia na ũgateithia andũ angĩ to tũkoragwo tũrĩ o aingĩ. Ta rĩu ta niĩ ndoka na kana gakwa wĩra ũyũ ndũracagũra mũndũ wĩna mwana, nĩ ngũka na mwana wakwa ngomia haha na ndute wĩra. Na nĩ nyonaga wĩna baida tondũ ti taguo wa mũgũnda ũyũ wĩna mbeca cia naihenya.
Beekeeping farmers from all wards in Nyandarua County have benefited from MOA's training in beekeeping and product value addition. This has been possible through organized farmers groups. Beekeepers have benefited from the project by being able to process and refine honey, which is then sold out well packaged into containers of 250 and 500 grams. It is projected that the county will earn huge profits from the honey produced. The poultry sector has been earmarked as the fastest upcoming economic activity in the county of Nyandarua. Poultry farmers have been able to earn more than 2 million shillings through the sale of chicken meat and eggs. The Ministry of Agriculture is working with farmers to enhance indigenous poultry farming rather than the common hybrid farming. This is to promote indigenous breeds which are believed to have greater nutritional value as compared to hybrid breeds. Joseph Murugo, a member of Gekara Farmers Cooperative Society, manages a large-scale indigenous poultry farm in Kipipiri, Ririsho location. The project, known as Evergreat Poultry, houses 3,000 chicks bought from Kari, Naivasha.
Matarajio yetu ni kupindua area hii yetu ya Kipipiri na kwa jumla kwa Nyandarua, sababu tumeonelea nyama za kuku wa kienyeji ni muhimu sana kama chakula, sababu kuku huyu wa kienyeji hana magonjwa mengi.
In consideration of this effort, the Ministry of Agriculture has identified and purchased 6 incubators suitable for hatching eggs for Nyandarua climate and are currently being distributed to poultry farmers groups. Fish farming is implemented as an economic and nutritional booster in various parts of Nyandarua County. To date, 12 fish pans have been sunk through the famous Economic Stimulus Initiative. The county government is promoting fish consumption among the locals. This has attracted private investors who have built interest in harnessing and enhancing effective and reliable fish farming.
We have the Gita Integrated Trout Farm and we have the Daragwa Trout Farm, which are going to be our hatcheries, so that from the hatcheries we can distribute the fingerings to all the fish farmers and interested people, even outside the county.
In support of the fish project, the farmers have embraced the initiative, and through empowerment from the county government, they've been able to sink fish hatcheries. The hatcheries are to ensure sufficiency in fish breed availability. Aberdare Forest, which is in Nyandarua County, is one of the 5 water towers in Kenya. It supplies water to other counties including Nakuru, Nairobi, Laikipia, and some regions in the northern part of Kenya. Water conservation is a huge challenge for the county. This has made the county embark on rehabilitation and protection programs of the water catchment areas by initiating reforestation projects within the county. It goes without saying that Nyandarua County is endowed with enormous natural resources such as wind, forest, and quarries. On the same length, the Ministry of Water is closely working with locals in putting up more tree nurseries for establishment of county forests. To cushion the livestock drought seasons, the county government has constructed 2 large water dams in Gadhima and Keradhimo locations for rainwater harvesting. The dams are strategically built to enable farmers and livestock ease of access to water, saving them the time and distance they have always walked to fetch for this valuable commodity.
There is no boundary between a national government and the county government where water issues are concerned. And within a period of 3 months, I have used the NYS resources, both machinery and the human resource, to do 17 water pans in this county.
The county is also fast-tracking piped water supply to the locals. This is evident as 800 residents have already benefited with the supply of clean piped water.
Mai mani mandeithĩtie mũno nĩ tondũ nĩ nĩmĩte namo ng'ombe ciakwa ikanyotoka na tũrauga tũcokerie andũ aya maratũmire mai ma makinye gũkũ ngatho tũrauga Ngai amũrathime mũno.
To enhance community empowerment and participation, the locals are involved in digging terraces and laying of water pipes, easing the workload and fastening the speed at which water is made available.
Wakati walikuja wamelitupatia kwanza mifereji 1,200 ambaye sasa tulipoweka ndio imeweza kupatia watu 800 maji.
The revival of a collapsed water borehole in Rurie ward by the governor is another of the complementing efforts in developing the county. The borehole has helped reduce the cost of water per 20 litres gallon from 15 shillings to 3 shillings. Distance covered by residents in search of water was reduced from 15 kilometers to just a few meters. This intervention helped the residents of Rurie be able to utilize the time wasted to search for water for other social development activities.
Nĩtũteithĩtio mũno nĩ maĩ maya ma gavana tondũ rĩrĩa matarĩ kuo nĩ twathĩnĩkaga twathiaga na gũkũ kũndũ kũraihu na kũrĩa igũrũ wa thibitarĩ-inĩ na twendagĩrio maĩ goro hĩndĩ tondũ twagũraga ciringi 15. Rĩu thaa ici nĩtũteithĩkĩte tondũ niĩ ndĩramataha haha ngatwara harĩa nyũmba-inĩ. Rĩu nĩ mega tondũ ona ndĩragũra ciringi 3 me haha.
Education is a basic right for all Kenyans as stipulated in the Constitution of Kenya 2010. In light of this right, the county government believes in building a child's foundation as its fundamental obligation. the national government hasn't fully devolved education to the county level. Apparently, the county government's mandate is mainly concentrated on nurturing early childhood development (ECD) and youth polytechnics. Initially, ECD in Nyandarua County was in deplorable condition, with only 43% of all school-going pupils attending school. This could be attributed to long distances covered to schools, lack of adequate teachers, and inadequate reading material.
We have constructed 50 classrooms, and what we have done is to do it across the whole county. We have 25 wards in the whole county. So what we are doing is that we take about one per ward. We are also equipping those classrooms with a very, very kind of modern furniture for the children.
Since devolved system of government took charge of the ECD, there has been an increase in pupil uptake at the ECD level.
The enrollment has risen. This morning I received two new pupils who joined the ECD. So that means that now the parents have the confidence.
The county has hired 400 preparatory assistants for ECD classes who have been posted to various stations in all 25 wards. So far, 46 ECDs have been put up at a cost of 35 million shillings, and the county government is constructing 25 others at a cost of 7.6 million shillings. Currently, Nyandarua County has 13 youth polytechnics that are operational. 6 of these polytechnics received funds for development in various projects such as construction of hostels, workshops and installation of electricity. Mirangine Polytechnic, deputized by Mr. Kabiru Godfrey, held its graduation ceremony recently. The occasion was graced by His Excellency the Governor. It is evident that the Polytechnic is a center of attraction to students from other counties to the versatile courses taught in the institution. Bursaries have enabled underprivileged students afford the opportunity to access education. Approximately 7,000 students in both secondary schools and polytechnics have benefited from the bursary kitty. Currently, the attendance rate in the polytechnics is above average. The county government is planning to minimize the number of students joining universities in other counties by constructing its own university in the county.
A university here will also attract high-level caliber of professionals who come to work here, because unless we build capacities, we may not be able to effect or to get meaningful economic development.
In the health sector, the government has identified critical areas of its strategic objectives in improving the quality and accessibility of health services within the county.
In the dispensaries and the health centers, all services are free. We have seen a lot of improvement. For example, in the last financial year, we had the number of deliveries, new deliveries, mothers seeking skilled deliveries. We had 12,000 deliveries as opposed to 12,000 the previous year before devolution.
One of the major milestones achieved in the health sector in Nyandarua County is the efficient supply of drugs in all dispensaries, hospitals and health centers. Uruku Dispensary in Daragwa Sub-County is one of the health facilities that has benefited with the streamlining of drug supply in health sector.
Tangu kaunti ingie tunakuwa tukiletewa dawa kila wakati. Si kama beleni vile tulikuwa tunakaa muda mrefu bila dawa, lakini siku hizi dawa zinakuja at least 3 months. Nikichelewa sana inakuja na 4th month. Na dawa zinakuja vile tu tuna order.
We are able to prioritize on what our needs are, and we are able to plan well in advance. We used to get a lot of malaria drugs which were relevant to us. Now that we are making decisions, we don't buy a lot of those ones. We buy others. Like here in our county, the biggest problem is actually respiratory problems, pneumonias, upper respiratory tract infections, asthma and the like.
Engineer District Hospital in Kinangop Sub-County is a major health project. The county government is constructing a 42-bed maternity wing which will drastically reduce infant mortality rate in the county. It is intended that the completion of the hospital will enable it to be promoted to a level 4 hospital.
It's projected to be a one-stop maternity unit, whereby we shall have a 42-bed capacity that will accommodate both the antenatal and the postnatal units. And also we shall have an inbuilt theatre in the same block. The role of the county government is actually to make sure that it's filling the gaps and bringing the health services closer to the people, and making sure that people of Kinangop sub-county do not have to travel quite far for the referral services.
We are having various developments in each, almost every health centers. In total, we have about 82 projects in all over the county. Some are refurbishing of old health centers and dispensaries. Others are equipping the new dispensaries with modern equipment. We are going to use over 40 million to equip now the dispensaries and the health center.
In an effort to modernize all health facilities, the government has purchased 3 ambulances that will serve Kipipiri, Kinangop and Oljoro Rock. The ambulances will be a very useful utility, especially in responding to distress calls of its residents. The county government, in collaboration with the national government, has established Kenya Medical Training College, KMTC, at JM Kariuki Memorial Hospital in Olkalau. The institution admitted the first lot of 40 students to pursue medical studies. In the wake of devolution, the Ministry of Cooperatives has revived the cooperative movement, which plays a key role in the economic development of a community. The cooperative sector is very instrumental in mobilization of resources, which largely contribute to the steady growth and development of individuals and the community at large.
We've revived 30 collapsed cooperative societies, and also we have registered 38 new ones. And this way it is to assist our farmers to come together so that they can market their farm produce together, so that they can get the best prices for their farm produce.
Karati Cooperative Society Limited, a revived farmer society, is a small milk cooperative society owned by farmers.
Serikali ya kaunti ya Nyandarua ikaja ikaingilia kati, alafu ikatupatia kura ya lita 5,000. Hii kura itatusaidia, manake maziwa tutakuwa tumekuru kabisa up to 4 degrees. Kwa hivyo kutoa hapo kupeleka kule haitaharibika, manake tumekuwa tukienda hasara ya karibu 1,100 kwa wiki.
The vibrance of Nyandarua dairy industry can directly be linked to the farmers' cooperatives that act as farmers' safety nets in dairy food production and availability of ready market for dairy products.
We are really encouraging the saving culture through our SACCOs, and in this county we have seen transformation. Since by the time the county government came, the whole of Nyandarua County, we had a total of asset base of around 2.2 billion. And right now we are talking, we can proudly say that our people have been able to save up to 4.5 billion for all the SACCOs we have in this county.
Tulaga Farmers Cooperative and Moki Farmers Cooperative Society are good examples of how farmers have joined their efforts to produce a range of dairy feeds. This has enabled farmers to purchase the dairy feeds at a closer proximity. Tulaga Farmers Cooperative Society is able to produce 80 bags of dairy feeds a day. The Ministry of Agriculture has also played a key role in training farmers on preservation of fodder and improving the cost of straws.
When we were producing milk, we have to find the way we can be able to increase our production. And we found that when we are buying from dairy meal and other feeds from the commercial factories, they are of low quality.
In Mailine, for instance, a milk cooler was purchased for Nyahururu Umoja Dairy Cooperative Society. As part of value addition, Umoja Dairy Cooperative is able to make yogurt and sell it in the already available market. Being a small dairy cooperative with ambitions and goals to grow big, the cooperative does not limit itself but uses a tuk-tuk as means of transport.
Currently, we are collecting 2,800 litres per day, and we're expecting it to go high. As a county government, it has assisted us to come up to have that cooler. Right now, whatever we are collecting, we are able to cool it at degrees whereby before it gets to the market, it is already in the right quality. So we don't have the reject right now.
One of the large-scale cooperatives in Nyandarua County is Kinangop Cooperative Dairy. Before being transformed into its current status, Kinangop Cooperative used to be a farmer's sacco. Kinangop Dairy has a capacity to process 60,000 litres of milk a day. Kinangop Dairy collects milk from approximately 7,000 local farmers a day and is currently working on plans to expand to other neighboring regions.
We have a projection by the end of the year we shall be doing 100,000. Our source of milk is from the local farmers. They benefit in one way or the other because Kinangop has given opportunity to so many people.
The process of collecting milk for delivery starts with a field officer who ensures quality of milk from point of collection. To guarantee only safe milk is taken into the dairy for processing, a quality assurance officer confirms the milk's quality and the filtered milk is then taken to the heating room.
The products that we produce here, as a quality person, I rate it and is rated by the other peoples outside there as number one.
The county government of Nyandarua fully acknowledges the existence of tourist attraction sites and has taken steps to develop them to attract both domestic and foreign tourists. Nyandarua County is home to the amazing Elephants Maternity Homes, whose view remains ecstatic. The county has very exciting and attractive sites like the Mau Mau Caves and nature trails in the Abaderes, specifically in Kipipiri region. Lake Olbolosat is an amazing site that has a great ecological balance as it is flanked by different bird species that make the lake more attractive for the tourists who love nature. Private investors have also shown desire to venture into projects that enhance tourism in the county. Mr. Robert Njoroge is currently upgrading the former colonial settlements at Mount Kipipiri Golf Resort.
We are putting up an 18-hole golf course. We are also putting up a 5-star hotel, which will include a clubhouse for the golf course. We also intend to build holiday homes in the same locality. We intend to put up a botanic garden. We will have also area for horses, horse sports.
The county government has encouraged public-private partnerships by wooing investors into the county. Mr. Eric Kathurima, the manager of Malewa Private Investors Limited, has taken advantage of this partnership and is enjoying the enterprising opportunity by packaging water from the source of River Malewa in the Aberdare ranges.
We've been able to employ young people around this place. We have employed over 40 people on permanent basis, and on casual labor we have over 100 people working with us. We are optimistic that this will go a long way in enhancing their lives and maybe getting value for what they have, for the little resources that they have.
A total of 5,000 litres of water is packaged every day and distributed to markets in Nairobi, Nyeri, Nakuru and other towns in Kenya. One of the most valued assets in Nyandarua County and the country in general is land. Without land, the county cannot hope to achieve much of its targets in agriculture.
Once we do the resurveying, we reorder all the plots. This is going to inform it's going to help us to separate the multiple allocation that is in the county with the genuine plots, and this is going to encourage the investors who fear buying plots in Okala because of the multiple allocation.
Currently, the Ministry of Land is partnering with National Social Security Fund (NSSF) in improving resettlement project plans.
we are settling the squatters in the county. We have so many squatters spread across the county. From Jabini, you talk of Merangine, you talk of Gadhanji, you talk of Kaheho. Also, we have over 400 IDPs also in the county. Talk of Jorok, we have others in Olokalawa and others in Nyandarua. And what we are doing, we are also partnering with the national government in the settlement of the IDPs in order to give the title deeds to these squatters.
The ministry is working closely with the Finance Ministry to waive interests accrued on land rates. The incentive of waiving accrued interest has seen landowners pay their land rates in big numbers. Land ownership is also key in ensuring sound and viable development. Following the national government directive, the ministry is working to ensure that all public institutions are issued with title deeds. The office is working hard to ensure the county development offices are all centralized through the completion of the ongoing governor's office. The completion of these offices will ease delivery of services to the people of Nyandarua County. George Kimani is a county attorney in charge of all legal affairs of the county. He is mandated to oversee the county legislative agenda as well as litigation and legal affairs. The ministry's profound achievement is the legislation and establishment of county emblems, flag and seal, which are tools of power for the county government of Nyandarua.
The Nyandarua County flag. It captures the heritage of Nyandarua. It also captures the national resources. It captures the economic activities, the cultural aspiration of the people, and even the political will of the people to be together.
The ministry continues to coordinate and offer legal advice on policy to various county departments. The ministry has enacted various acts such as the Bursary Act that enhances equity in distribution of bursary funds, the Boda Boda Act and the Alcoholic Control Law. Other enacted legislations include Public Participation Act, Civic Education Act, Early Childhood Development Act and Persons with Disabilities Act. Access to justice and fair administration of justice is a prerequisite of every citizen, as envisaged under Article 48 of Kenya's Constitution. In its entirety, Nyandarua County has one court of law situated in Engineer Town, serving as a serious setback to administration of timely justice to the people of Nyandarua as a whole. Construction of another court is already ongoing in Olkalau. This will enable CAB cases being referred to other courts, especially in Nakuru and Nairobi. The county government recently hosted Chief Justice William Mutunga in a bid to strategize on construction of a high court. This will go a long way in saving time and promoting equity in administration of justice to residents of Nyandarua. The ministry recorded a major achievement in unlocking the county's website, easing accessibility to the outside world. This has enabled the county to advertise for all the county government services through the website, saving the county millions of shillings that would otherwise have been used to purchase pages in newspapers. His Excellency Governor Waithaka's administration is steadfast in fast-tracking the county's development agenda. It's evident that each sphere of development in the county has had a share from the resources devolved by the national government. One best thing in success of any government is having a goal. Truly, the county government has made great strides towards achieving its set goals since devolution. The achievements made can be attributed to the cooperation of the people of Nyandarua in partnership with the county government and the county assembly.
The projects have been enumerated are not complete. We must join hands to make sure that we do the best we can to have them complete. And as we complete them, the area for expansion and getting into greater things is still ahead of us. So we shall move with this at speed and in unison and achieve what everybody is dreaming about, that beautiful Nyandarua.
Atetina tongoria, atetine kanwa tongoria nesieko.